This video is brought to you by Liquid IV and Harry's. More on them after the reaction. Citizens of the Reject Nation. My goodness, I love a good Adam Sandler comedy. And there is one on here, one of his classics that I have not seen. And I even texted Aaron this week. I got so excited when I saw he had it. Like, I was like, I've been wanting to watch this for so long. The Wedding Singer. And it's a rom-com. Drew Barrymore, Adam Sandler's first one together. You guys know I love rom-coms and want to cover them more for the channel. Aaron, you excited?
I'm very excited. I love rom-coms too.
Guys, you know what to do. Leave a like, ladies and gents. Be sure to subscribe and click that bell, because we've been covering a variety of genres here on the Chanel. Thank you to Prepper for helping us edit down these highlights. Full-length reaction watch-alongs where you sync up with your own copy of The Wedding Singer. Available for them super sexy rejects over at our Patreon page. And over there, we cover several things exclusively with highlights and watch-alongs included. I hope this lives up to the hype.
Me too.
People love this movie.
People love it. They're going to hate us if we don't love it.
I know.
So we better love
I think
it.
we should just say right now we love it, and then when the camera stops rolling, we lay into it.
We're going to give them our real opinion.
Let's do it, guys. Now, let's be honest.
All right, everybody, come on, out on the dance floor. Whoa, look at the happy couple.
Oh, he's a wedding singer. It makes sense. Yeah. The 80s flair.
Man, look
Hey.
out.
Hey.
That's not Adam Sandler singing, is it?
I think it is, yeah.
Oh, I think it is him.
Okay, he can hold the tune.
All I know is that to me, you look like you're lots of fun. Open up them loving arms. Watch out, here I come.
You spin me right round, baby, right round.
Like a record, baby, right round, right round.
Aw, weddings are fun.
Hey, somebody get some pants on that kid. Would like to move in just a little bit closer.
And you nasty granny.
Damn, Granny.
You a nasty granny.
Baby, right round, right round.
Oh, one of his best friends. I wish I was one of Adam Sandler's friends so I could just be in all of his movies.
He's a great influence.
You look like you're lots of fun. Open up your loving arms. Watch out, here I come.
I'm surprised at how good Adam Sandler is singing right now.
Yeah.
I haven't heard many of his songs or much of his music, but yeah, killing it.
I want to confirm after the movie if he for sure sang.
That
It sounds like
definitely
him.
sounds like him.
Yeah.
Now the best man's gonna come up here and say a few words, so...
It's 1985. The whole movie take place in the 80s. Buscemi.
When my brother asked me to be the best man at his wedding, I was like, you've always been there for me. Like when I was in rehab.
Oh, God.
'Cause Harold, you know, he's always been the dependable one.
Oh,
I've always been the screwed up one. Right, Dad?
there's resentment.
Why can't you be more like your brother? Harold would never beat up his landlord. But Harold ain't so perfect.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Remember that time in Puerto Rico when we picked up those two, well, I guess they were prostitutes, but I don't remember paying.
No. Cut it.
All right.
They'll be divorced in a year.
Very good.
This is so uncomfortable.
I've done some crazy things in my life, too, but then I met a very special girl. A girl who I'm actually marrying next week.
Oh.
And the way I've seen you two looking into each other's eyes all day long, I can tell that you're going to live for each other for the rest of your lives.
Aw, forgive the cheater. Was Puerto Rico before or after, or before her, or during their relationship?
That's a good wedding singer.
It's a good wedding singer.
George Stitcher here is going to take over on lead vocal, so take it away, George.
Think he was lying about getting married next
Or maybe it's that thing of like he's saying he's going to get married. He is, and then the girl leaves him, and that's why we have this plot.
To realize my cry, let me love
going on?
and stay. How can love be real?
Good save, wedding singer.
That's his name, Wedding Singer.
Is that a real job?
I feel like it is.
Oh, she in trouble. She's gonna get it. She doesn't even know it, and I'm gonna give it to her. Who is she? She's Holly Sullivan's cousin. She's half as easy as Holly. I'll close this deal by the end of the week.
Oh, God.
Damn.
Make them eat the fish.
Can I have 3 prime rib?
He's Michael.
How come he's so nice to you?
I let him look at my at the Christmas party last year.
It's been a pleasant working environment ever since.
What a fun job. The 80s were a great time.
It's just that being at this wedding is making me realize that Glenn is never going to set a date. And I've been wearing this ring for 2 years, and I feel like an idiot.
It's going to work out.
Relax. Go do it.
Men are awesome in this movie.
I think you need a break.
Go out back and get some air.
Yeah, that wedding food looks terrible.
I'm not a fan.
You gonna throw up?
Not on Adam Sandler, you're not.
You got it. I couldn't let him do it in front of his family.
Well, I'm glad I got to see it. I'm Julia. I'm actually waitressing at your wedding next week.
They are getting married.
That's a beautiful ring you have there. Are you getting married soon?
Actually, I don't know how serious the guy is who gave this to me. Right now, I feel like I'm doomed to wander the planet alone forever.
Probably just to keep her there in limbo so she'd stay.
Kind of like the Incredible Hulk.
Only I'm not helping people.
I saw you inside. You were helping people. You were giving them fish and coffee and forks.
And I can't drink without a fish.
That's right. I think. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Okay, well, it's nice to meet you.
It was nice meeting you, too. And if I do ever get married, maybe you'll sing at my wedding.
Oh, man, it's a deal.
Foreshadowing. Is that why they call it a meet cute?
I guess so. I don't understand romance.
Said the married man.
Much better. Man, you're going to blow everybody away at your 50th anniversary party.
Are you nervous?
I'm actually not that nervous. You know, I'm around weddings all the time. It's going to be fun.
Not about the wedding. About the wedding night. Will this be your first time? Don't be ashamed. You know, when I got married, I wasn't a virgin. I already had intercourse with 8 people.
Can I get it to go?
Oh, you're such a sweet boy. Letting an old woman take you with meatballs.
Oh, yeah, well, they taste so good. It's like I'm ripping you off, Rosie.
What an adorable old lady.
She's so cute.
Hold out your hands.
You want Okay. Cool. Thanks a lot.
Can I get like a bowl? Like a
Take a bite so that I can watch you enjoy. That's my favorite.
like a napkin or
I'll go with the right one. That looks good. Look at me, boy.
Now,
Oh, God.
listen to me, Robbie.
Jesus
So
Christ.
Okay, well, I'm going to leave.
It's such a simple gag, but it's like so disgusting.
Thank you for coming in and taking me to lunch.
Look at the picture of that girl. See that? You're a lot prettier than...
Ross's mom.
This may be the only wedding we got to throw. You're gonna hate this idea, but I think you should consider a fake pregnancy.
Don't do that. Never do that. I speak from experience.
I find it really suspect we haven't seen Robbie's fiance this entire time.
Perhaps we should call her.
She's probably got a makeup problem or her dress or something. I know her. She likes to look her best.
Yeah, I'm getting she's not showing up vibes. She left you at the altar.
I just got off the phone with Linda's mom. Linda's not there, but
Oh, no.
No.
Linda was not coming today.
So it was a bad note. Just give me a second. I'll be right back.
Oh, that's so sad.
Don't
Can't
Stop
imagine that.
Believing playing. Yeah. Horrible.
Sandler rage.
Oh, God.
That's the cut to. It's
So
freaks.
You think we're gonna get the classic? She comes back in the third act, right as him and Drew Barrymore are about to get together.
That's a great prediction.
Been wanting to get married since the 3rd grade.
Makes sense. That's when Mom and Dad died.
Core wounds. I've never met a guy who, like, I've really dreamt of getting married since I was young. I've never actually, I'm sure those guys exist. I've never met that guy.
Hey, you're late.
I'm sorry.
Oh, never mind.
I don't ever want to marry you.
Geez, you know, that information might have been a little more useful to me yesterday.
I've been talking to my friends the last couple of days.
Oh, here it comes.
What?
I'm not in love with Robbie now. I'm in love with Robbie 6 years ago. Robbie, the lead singer of Final Warning. And I used to come and watch you from the front row in your spandex pants.
You were never really in love with the actual Robbie.
Like the image of Robbie, your perception of him, not the man himself.
I woke up this morning and I realized I'm about to marry a wedding singer? Living in your sister's basement with 5 kids while you're off every weekend doing wedding gigs at a whopping $60 a pop?
It's again, things that could have been brought to my attention yesterday!
God.
The fact is, we grew apart a long time ago. You just wanted to get married so badly you didn't care to who.
I think she's got a truth to that.
Hey, Linda, you're a bitch.
I gotta go.
Yeah, you were never in love with him.
Well, I think she has also a point, though, that it seems like he was in love more with the idea of love and marriage than her.
But she was also in love with the idea of who she believed he was rather than him.
They're both in love with ideas.
Yeah.
This movie's deeper than I thought.
These are for you.
Thank you.
Now look at this suit prick. Suit man.
Suiterson.
You're not relatable.
2 airplane tickets to Las Vegas?
Ta-dam.
Yo, man, you gotta clean up the eyebrows, man.
I just don't want a big wedding.
And it'll be great.
Jules, you gonna act happy and you're gonna be pouting on the inside?
No, I'm happy.
All right, let's get married
Whoa.
here.
Oh, maybe Glenn's all right.
I promise I will give you the most beautiful wedding, and even you'll have a good time.
He seems like such an asshole.
What did he do? Now that's what I call 80s.
This is a vibrant looking movie.
I was just thinking the same thing.
He's been down in the basement since it happened. I think he's having some kind of a mental situation. You know, an episode or something.
That hairstyle always perplexed me. I don't know what that's called.
Hey, you better do something, 'cause I don't want to be known as the brother-in-law of the town nutjob. I got enough problems already. Oh, shit. I got water all over myself.
Hello?
Oh, Robbie, you need to get your act together, man. This is when you hit the gym, man.
That's when you forget about her. That's when you listen to a lot of podcasts on self-development.
It's when you post shit on social media to make yourself look happy.
You have to go back to work. You know there's going to be over 100 drunk girls at this wedding tonight.
Yep. Good.
Why would any girl ever marry me?
Marry you? I'm just trying to get someone to play with your ding dong.
Oh, no.
A heartbreaking man singing love. It's rough.
It would be so nice.
It's like there's always been a darkness in Sandler.
I live in my sister's basement.
Just had his heart broken. Why would he even think about coming back to work?
I don't know.
What an ass.
The pity applause. Poor guy.
Buddy, I'm not paying you to hear your thoughts on life. I'm paying you to sing. Well, I have a microphone, and you don't. So you will listen to every damn word I have to say! Some of us will never, ever find true love. Like, take, for instance, me. And I'm pretty sure that guy right there.
Oh, that's so weird. He's got a wedding ring on.
And the mutants over at table 9. But the worst thing is, we'll never, ever find a way to better the situation. You are the worst wedding singer in the world, buddy. Sir, one more outburst, I will strangle you with my microphone wire. You understand me?
Jeez.
Now let's cut this stupid cake, because I know the fat guy's going to have a heart attack if we don't eat again soon.
What did I do?
Now here's a little mood music for you.
So she's just at every. They're both at the same weddings.
Is this I think it might be the same hall.
Ooh-dee-doo, the thing.
He loves her, but she loves this guy right here. And he loves somebody else. You just can't win.
I don't think he gets enough credit. Adam Sandler's really diverse as an actor.
Yeah.
Like watching him in something like Uncut Gems, very different characters.
He's gonna make you cry. I hate you. The rich and the pinks. One thing's for sure.
Love stings?
Love stinks. Yeah. Love stinks. Yeah. Love stinks. Love stinks.
This has got to be an original Sandler song. Oh no.
Did everybody leave?
Pretty much, except for a few cops that are still interviewing some witnesses.
I hate weddings. I can't do this anymore.
Glenn and I set the date.
Why would you?
It's not the best time. Don't tell him that.
Well, I'm having an engagement party in 2 weeks, and I really want you and Sammy to come.
Stop making it about your wedding. Gosh, where's the self-awareness in the 1980s? So I think Sandler's always had this like loneliness and darkness even to a lot of his comedy performances, and then his dramas just hone in on that. But even something like this, very much imbued in that.
Hey, Ron is here. Is it true that you're in the middle of a nervous breakdown?
Who said that?
Everybody's been saying that.
You see, me and your sister, we used to be wild, but now that thrill is gone. I mean, if it's a special occasion, she might do this exotic dance for. And sometimes she might, work with my nipples a little bit.
She likes to bust up the cream, you know?
You guys go like hardcore kink when you guys got a good thing going.
You think it would be better if maybe you took over all the arrangements?
Well, I'd like to do it together.
But you like this stuff. I mean, it's really not my thing. I mean, God forbid I screw up the wedding flowers.
Oh, what a manipulator.
And just offload all the work onto her.
I hate this guy so much. Drew Barrymore deserves better.
What do you think of the jacket? I don't know, man. I would lose that glove. You look nuts.
Interesting to see that they set this in the 80s, but they're never being like, 80s, remember? But they are making it live in the 80s.
Yeah, they're not overt about it. Just like
they're not like turning to the camera and saying something, you know.
I'm just glad you guys came. I mean, we get to hang out at work so much, but we don't get to talk because we're always so busy.
Well, we should make time to talk, don't you think?
Oh, that was just like a close-up on him saying that.
Guy saw you. He told me he was gonna hit on you.
Really?
That's not true.
Told me she was in trouble. She was gonna get it, and she didn't even know it.
He's teasing. I would never say that.
Say hi to your brother Tito.
Oh, she's having a genuinely good time with him. Aaron, they're the ones who belong together.
How are you and Glenn doing with the wedding plans?
He's very busy right now. You know, he works on Wall Street and...
Wall Street stocks and stuff.
Cocaine.
But I went to Marshall's for the floral
You went to
centerpieces.
Marshall's? Man, you should go to Tony's. They're cheaper, you know, and they got a great selection.
All right, well, thank you for the tip.
He knows how to plan for weddings.
it's almost like he's perfect for her.
Mazel tov! Yeah. L'chaim!
L'chaim?
Take it away, George.
Why are people so mean to George?
Do you really want to hurt me?
So mean.
Dude.
I asked that girl over there. She turned me down. She said she didn't dance with a loser.
Aww.
Why would you want to dance with somebody who doesn't want to dance with you, right? Listen, don't worry. You're going to meet a girl who treats you right someday. I promise you, okay, buddy?
So they work everything together? There's like a unit, the wedding singer and waiters?
I think it's like the same hall. They work at the same, like, he works part of that establishment.
Oh.
Say hi to Julia, everybody.
Hello?
Who of you out there would like to dance with this fine-looking woman?
I like to do more than dance with her.
Sex stuff.
I want you to take your time and find amongst all these young studs here tonight, most unlosery guy in the bunch.
Very, very specific.
Please pick me, please.
The ADR, yo.
Aw, poor guy.
May I have this dance?
Aw, that's touching.
I can only give you love that lasts forever and a promise to be near.
Wow, to live in a world of romance. Go for it, man.
No, don't do it.
Arms
Teach that kid manners.
You just go.
That's the name of another Adam Sandler comedy. Now, Adam, don't put your hands on her, you know.
No!
Let's go for a tight squeeze.
If you're wondering what I'm asking in return, dear,
Oh, they should have done a sequel about Mitzvah Singer.
you'll be glad to know that my demands are small. Say it's me that you'll adore.
Aw, they really do have some cute ass chemistry.
They do, man.
Thank you for recommending Tony the Floors. And a new girl in town could certainly use that kind of help on everything. Well, my mother lives 50 miles away and really only leaves one person.
George?
Why do people not? Is there some joke that's totally flying over my head here?
Homophobia.
Never done it for that cheap.
Hey, I know for a fact you gave Eric Lamonsoff that price.
I did not.
Hey, don't look away. Tell me, did you give him that price or not?
You two look truly happy. You can just look at a couple and you can tell right away that they're going to stay together forever. Like Donald and Ivana.
Donald and Ivana.
Well, we're not getting married.
That's right. Actually, we're brother and sister.
You know, the weird thing is when we were growing up, we didn't get along because I used to do this to her a lot.
Whoa. That was a rough play.
Hey, your ass is crass. I'm telling Mom when we get home.
Olivia, she would play some weird jokes like that too. Jon Lovits.
Ladies night.
What a night.
What a night. Oh, yes, it's.
Thank you. This is Jimmy Moore saying that ain't no sock in my crop.
That was really good, man. Thank you.
Hey, no, thank you.
Oh, he was just down there. Okay.
For quitting. Or should I thank Linda? My business has tripled.
What a prick.
You've just inspired me to hire a DJ.
Good luck finding a DJ who can move and shake like this.
He's always grossed me up.
How did you become a wedding singer?
I think I got into it to make some money until my music career took off. Kind of just wanted to be a songwriter, you know?
Have you written anything lately? Will you play it for me?
We all want to hear it.
We want to hear.
I wrote half of it when I was with Linda, and I wrote the other half after we broke up, so it's a little uneven, you know?
I'd like to hear it. Yay!
Oh, here we go.
You don't know how much I need you.
There's good songs here.
Yeah.
I can't believe I found a love that's so pure and true.
But it wasn't.
But it all was bullshit. It was a goddamn joke. When I think of you, Linda, I hope you fucking choke.
Yeah, it's effective.
You left me here all alone, tears running constantly.
Oh man, the way she looks at him.
Oh, somebody call me,
Aww.
please. Somebody call me, please.
Yeah, you can see it in his eyes.
I want to die, but I'm in my head.
Jeez.
Losing his mind.
That man is insane. I really like this movie.
There's a sincerity to. There's a little more heart to the pain that I expected.
Yeah.
Thought it would just be like cute and fun, but I like how there's a actual nuance to it.
I remember we went to Grand Canyon one time. We were flying there, and I'd never been there before. And Linda had. You would think that she would give me a window seat, but she didn't. Not that that's a big deal, you know? But just there were a lot of little things like that.
No,
Not at all.
no.
I think it's the little things that count.
Yeah, those things build.
How did you know that Glenn was the right one?
I always just envisioned the right one being someone I could see myself growing old with.
Yeah.
Glenn will be a really good-looking older man, like Blake Carrington.
I'm gonna probably look like Buddy Hackett.
That laugh. Who is the friend? She looks so familiar.
I don't know.
I know her from somewhere. I just can't pinpoint it.
Damn. Those teeth, Jesus Christ.
I mean, we're gonna need like the fiance to like cheat on her or something.
Something horrible,
because
right?
otherwise, this is kind of messed up. If you think spending time with a new guy this whole time leading up to the wedding.
Yeah, emotionally cheating essentially.
Of course I'm gonna hire him. Not only is he your best friend, but he's the only limo driver in town.
Damn.
Better move it, man. You hit 2 cones. Those could have been people. Those could have been guests at her wedding. They were cones.
They were cones.
That's Julia's jacket. Remember? She took it off on Knoxon Street. She said it's not jacket weather anymore.
Uh-oh. You like her.
That's a detail.
I don't.
Of course you do. She's a cool chick with a hot ass.
How's this? You talk about her ass again, I'll break your neck.
Yeah, you like her.
It's gonna be your first kiss as a married couple. It's perfectly acceptable to open your mouth.
Would not want to do that in a church in front of God and all of our relatives.
What a house, man. Purple and yellow.
You forgot your jacket in the limo.
Thank you for bringing it back.
You just let yourself in, huh? You just enter. It's rude.
We were just having a debate about what I say that it's okay for it to be an open mouth kiss.
Don't open mouth.
Don't open mouth? No tongue?
That's rude. Your family's there.
God, there's got to be a little tongue.
Well, maybe a little tongue. Not porno tongue. Church tongue.
Church tongue. Never heard of such a thing.
Well, show me.
Is that a
Show
little
me.
poke?
Show me.
Is that a little-
She said, show me.
Hey, how about on him?
Come on.
You don't mind, do you?
That's, yeah, dude, her fiance has to cheat or something.
That's literally cheating.
Come on, we're all adults here.
Exactly. That's an
What are
immature
you-
choice.
Right,
The 80s
you-
were a wild time.
Crazy 80s.
All right, you ready? I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Well, now's your opportunity.
Hey, infidelity Palpatine over here.
Go full tongue.
Do it.
Wow.
Damn.
Oh, they're kissing for a very long time.
This is real. That's not wedding kiss right there.
Oh no.
Great. Julia, you should do that at the wedding.
Gave her the jacket. Hey,
Of course. Of course.
I kissed her, but it didn't mean anything. I just brought her the jacket.
Kissed who?
And she told him.
Yeah.
Oh, me.
Who hasn't?
Wow. What a dick.
Yeah, but he still needs to do something that's definitively cheating.
Rocky is so amazingly cute. I think I should go out with him.
She's blown away. She shook.
Yeah, I mean, why not? You're single and he's single. It makes sense.
Hey, if you don't want me to, I won't do it.
Well, why would I not want you to?
Good, then I'm going out with him.
Who you going out with?
Robbie.
I mean, she's pretty cute, though.
She's very cute. I think she's arguably cuter than Drew Barrymore.
Hey, you guys, it'd be fun. Let's all go on a double date.
Okay.
Woof.
I hope this movie goes down a really dark path.
Somebody dies.
Yeah, murder happens. Okay, we know he's
Nope,
cheated for
he's-
sure.
he's
definitely-
garbage.
He's for sure cheated. At least
You see him like following,
there's a line with
the
his,
girl's ass?
with his I know there's a line with his best friend at the party. So I'm like wondering, is there a line that we happen to not catch that really alluded to it? There are rules.
They're making it so obvious. Yeah, this guy's scum.
Sunday's a big day, huh? I don't even know your last name.
It's Gulia.
Gulia.
Julia Gulia.
Julia's last name's gonna be Gulia. Julia Gulia. That's funny.
Why is that funny?
Because it rhymes.
It's silly.
Are you excited?
Yeah, she's paid her dues. Been with me 4 years. I owe it to her to get married.
Paid her dues is crazy. Obligatory marriage.
That is a luscious ass right there, isn't it? My God.
Yeah, now he's participating.
Yeah.
Top choice meat.
I like to bite right through that thing.
Oh, he's trying to incentivize so he does it.
Oh, we can't get chicks like that anymore. You know, we're too old.
I was trying to get the dirt.
If I'm not too old, I can still get chicks like that.
Not that hot, though, right?
Gotten hotter.
There it is.
10 years ago.
10 days ago.
There
Okay,
it is.
good. All right. Woo.
There it is.
Woo! We're relieved.
I mean, how do you do it without getting caught?
Love how he's opening up about this.
Julia's totally preoccupied with the wedding. She doesn't know what's going on.
Oh, you're the worst. Now I'm on your level.
That's all we need. That's all we need is this.
Once you get married, the party's over, right? I mean,
I work in the city, man, and I work long hours.
Hey guys, Julia's feeling a little under the weather.
Told you she was gonna yak.
Yeah, you called it.
Why don't you go get your car and meet us out front?
It is bugging me that I can't pull where I know that girl from.
Oh, God, I forgot my purse. Here, do me a favor and call with Glenn, okay?
Just get him on camera next time, or get him on tape saying he's cheater.
Love how that dumbass took the bait like that. Knows he's spending all the time with her.
We probably didn't know, but it's garbage guy.
Does my hair smell bad?
Oh, it smells good, actually.
The way she looks at him, bro, like, it's so cute.
Don't puke in the car, all right? Stink for a week.
Suck. The only thing worse he could have said is like, you'll pay to clean it up.
True. He'd have a point, though. It was her vomit.
Molly, what do you think of this Glenn guy? You think he's trustworthy?
Yeah, you better be.
Block the kiss. She's gonna try it.
That soft kiss from the other day, did it feel good?
Oh my God.
Don't remember.
Could I refresh your memory?
Oh, Jesus.
Say no. Hit her.
He's just gonna stand there.
No, you're like you're a stone. Are his eyes open?
I'm gonna make this really easy on you. If you come upstairs,
Oh my God.
you're gonna get laid.
My head's kind of a mess right now. Julia's staying at Glenn's tonight, huh?
Yeah.
She stay over there a lot?
Yeah.
Really?
Put it together.
Oh, there
Put it
is.
together.
You see it. You see it.
You've got a thing for Julia.
Oh, no, I don't. I think she's a very nice girl, but she's marrying that jerk-off.
I mean, you know why she's marrying him, don't you?
The money thing? I guess that's important to some people.
Convenience, comfortability, familiarity.
It's not important to some people, Robbie. It's important to all people.
Well, then I guess I'm in big trouble.
He's really good at doing those like subtle defensive notes, you know?
Yeah.
That you can see him getting irritated but trying to resist.
He's a better actor than he gets credit for.
So did anything happen with Robbie last night?
The breakfast was good.
I kissed him.
And then what?
Nothing.
Then we did it all night.
I'll tell you, he sure doesn't think much of Glenn, though.
Really? What did he say?
That Glenn's a jerk-off.
Why would he say that?
Maybe he was jealous. But don't worry. I mean, I told him why you were marrying him.
Why did you tell him I was marrying him?
Well, because you love him. And
Yeah.
because with Glenn, you'll have security.
But that's not why I'm marrying him.
She wants adventure.
Then why are you?
She doesn't know. You got her for so long. You're just like, all right.
Might as well.
Is Robbie here? I came by to give him something.
I'm afraid he's not.
Yeah, but it's Thursday. You guys have your singing lessons today.
He left.
Now that he's gone to the city to get a real job, he doesn't have time to give me lessons.
No.
Oh, Kevin Nealon.
Do you have any experience? No, sir, I have no experience, but I'm a big fan of money. I like it. I use it.
It looks like the bank from Spider-Man 2.
I really need this job to impress a girl.
Will you leave now, please?
You don't even have to give me the job. If you could just give me some business cards with my name on it.
Just be authentic to what you want, man.
I'll give you 10 singing lessons for 1 business card, please. Thank you very much.
Why don't you just go someplace to get a business card printed?
The best things in life are free.
How far is the city from them? She must have been waiting there all day.
I wonder if this is Queens. Did they say where it was?
Ridge. I don't know.
Hey, Julia, what are you doing here?
I just thought that teaching was such a big part of your life.
It was, but now I'm doing some stuff to better my situation.
It sounds kind of selfish.
Wow.
There's a lot of money out there. I'm trying to get my hands on some.
Yeah, but you don't want to be just another yuppie idiot.
Why? What's wrong with that?
Trying to be what she thinks she wants, brother. You gotta be authentic to yourself.
I want to get a big house, have some security. Can't do that doing favors for people all the time, getting paid in meatballs.
But you're above all that material bullshit.
Oh, she likes you for you, dude.
What about you? You're into material shit.
Oh, Lord.
You're marrying Glenn because he's got money.
Oh,
Wow.
Here we go.
You asshole.
Man, she had all those papers to make the perfect scene.
You made me a present. I am an asshole.
You're going to the mental institution.
It's a really complicated situation, man. I mean, he's fresh out of a long relationship, too. They shouldn't work, but it seemed like they really should be together.
Their chemistry is on fire. Sometimes you just meet the right one.
Always evolving.
You were right. You've always been right.
Going back to who it was at the beginning.
Did something happen with Julia?
Don't believe this.
The moron she's gonna marry actually tells me he cheats on her. But can I tell her? No, I mean, who am I to break up our marriage?
You need a prostitute.
Or just, you know.
I'm not participating anymore.
I think I'm in love with her, but I gotta get that out of my head, you know. From now on, I'm gonna be like you, man. I'm just gonna be with a different chick every night, and then I'll send them packing.
It's empty.
Me and you are gonna be free and happy the rest of our lives.
He's found someone.
I'm not happy.
Oh, my God.
All I really want is someone to hold me.
Whoa.
And tell me that everything is gonna be all right.
Everything is going to be all right.
Deconstructing toxic masculinity.
Do you really like Glenn?
Well, it's not to lie. He's rich, he's charming, he's handsome, and now he's really got it all because he's got you.
It's not all about that.
I just don't know if he's the right guy for me.
I mean, that too.
And I've been spending a lot of time with this other man, Robbie Hart.
You're thinking of leaving Glenn, the wedding singer?
It's not just about work and career.
Cold feet. Everybody has them. Because I should have run screaming down the street instead of marrying your father. But Glenn, he's different. He's a keeper.
You're not making a strong case here.
You're going to repeat your mama's mistakes if you do that. There's a little bit of psychology to this movie.
It's a smart movie. She literally said, I know, I felt that same thing, but don't listen to me. I heard self-awareness didn't come out until the 2010s.
Yeah.
Right when I wake up in the morning, you're the first person that pops in my head, and I keep thinking about you.
Aww.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Mrs. Julia Golding.
Aw. Say Robbie's name.
Hi, I'm pleased to meet you. I'm Mrs. Robbie Hart.
Aww. Oh, he's going to totally misinterpret this. Oh, no. Yeah, aw, he's misunderstanding this shit. The irony. Damn, that sucks. Man. My wife cries too whenever she says I'm Mrs. Gregory Alba. And I laugh and point. Throw a banana at her head.
She just looked way too happy. I couldn't do it.
Get Robbie a double.
I brought my own. I'll finish up in the alley. You guys coming?
Listen, we're gonna have a little pre-bachelor party. You wanna come in and have a beer?
Stop all this cheating shit, moron.
Don't go snitching to Julia about this. I know you got some little crush on her, but you gotta face the facts. She'd rather go to bed with a real man.
Ooh.
Not some poor singing orphan.
Oh. Wow.
Haven't been in a fight since I was in the 5th grade. But I beat the shit out of that kid, so now I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Oh, you're gonna
Oh.
I used to be much stronger.
Oh, shit.
Why don't you write a song about this? I got punched in the nose for sticking my face in other people's business.
It's not a good title.
Doesn't have a ring to it.
It's not catchy. Hey, third act coming back.
Yep.
But
I really miss you and I want to come back.
I don't want to be alone anymore.
Oh, don't sleep with her because you're sad.
no, there's so much misunderstanding.
No.
You guys are frustrating me. Turn the movie off.
You don't know the context. I like your outfit.
Can I help you?
You guys need to call in advance.
Is Robbie here?
I'm afraid he's indisposed.
You must be Linda.
Yeah, that's me, Robbie's fiance.
Oh, back to being the fiance.
Would you tell him that I came by to see him?
She will not.
Oh, yeah, I surely will, Jennifer.
It's Juliet.
It's conflicting, man. You get jealous, but you also got a fiance.
Series of misunderstandings. So she lied about the shower thing.
What else has she lied about?
Linda?
Yep.
What are you doing here?
I told you last night, Robbie. I realized I was wrong and I want to take care of you for good. I could learn to deal with the fact that you're just a wedding singer, not a rock star.
Oh, hate that. Gross.
Maybe we should talk about this when you're feeling better.
I'm not going to feel better about this. It's over.
You could have just done it one more time.
Oh, okay. So you're still pissed about that wedding thing.
Pissed about that wedding thing? Yeah, get out of my house.
Embarrassing.
Get out of my house.
Glenn, good morning. Hi, good morning.
Oh, she's going to push the wedding up?
The girl's in the bathroom.
No, she's not going to find out.
Actually, I've been doing some thinking, and I don't need a big wedding.
Get married today.
Okay, yep.
You want to go to Vegas?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go.
Let's just rush into it because the man I'm with is back with his ex.
On the hill, but I never
I could have been that guy.
till there was you.
No, it's coming back.
I just always envisioned the right one being someone I could grow old with.
I know. I'll go get the car.
What a good guy.
I gotta go take care of something, okay?
I know you do. Go get her.
Are you back with Linda?
No, what? Who said that?
Julia. She went to your house to tell you she was falling for you, and Linda answered the door.
Look at all these crosses.
She was so upset she and Glenn just jumped a plane to Vegas.
What do you mean? They're getting married tomorrow.
Apparently that wasn't soon enough.
Stakes have been raised.
Up them.
That's it, sweetie. Ready to go?
Think he's gonna cheat on the plane?
He's gonna hook up with a flight attendant on the plane. In the bathroom.
Does anybody have a pen?
What for?
I got a good idea for a song.
No way, he's inspired. Oh my God, he could interrupt the wedding with playing the song.
Mind if we switch seats and I sat in the window seat?
Every time that drink cart comes by, it bangs me in the elbows.
No, I just never saw the bright lights of Vegas before.
How about I let you lean over me when we fly over the strip?
Oh, perfect.
Actually, I'm claustrophobic, so.
Would you like some champagne? Actually, I shouldn't drink. I fell in love with this girl, and she's gonna marry an idiot, so I'm on my way to Vegas to stop them.
That's the sweetest thing I've ever heard.
Sweet.
Where are they getting married?
That's the problem. I don't know where, but I'm gonna run around and find them.
Wow, screw him.
Oh no.
Next time they come by, grab me a Heineken, will you?
Wow. Screw that guy.
She comes over to tell me how she feels, and Linda
That's amazing.
answers the door wearing nothing but my Van Halen t-shirt.
No way.
No way. Billy Idol.
Some creeping coach who thinks he's Don Johnson just asked me to be part of the Mile High Club.
We're in the same plane.
Oh no way, really?
Yeah, yes.
What are the odds?
Oh my God, the Mile High guy is Glenn. They're on this plane.
No way!
Cutaways on the plane is so fun.
That's awesome.
Oh, Billy Idol's on the radio.
One of our first-class passengers would like to sing you a song inspired by one of our coach passengers.
Aww, that is touching. Aww, I love this. Yeah. Aww, yes. That's so sweet. He's just knocked out. Billy Idol. Nope.
Get out of the way! Excuse me, sir. I have to serve the beverages.
Another cart. Yay!
How you doing, sir? Chicken or fish?
You better get out of my way, Billy. You're gonna get hurt.
Oh, yeah?
Don't you talk to Billy Idol that way.
Could be the man who grows old with you.
Oh, that's a cute ass song. Aww.
That was the most beautiful song.
I got a confession to make. That song was about you. I'm in love with you.
I am so in love with you.
Hi.
Hey, Robbie, that wasn't a bad song. You know, I'm going to tell those record company guys.
Mind if I give her a kiss first?
Oh, yeah, do it. You got to do it.
I'm gonna tell those record company guys.
Yeah.
That's a good transition.
That was great.
That's sweet. Oh my God, even he's cleaned up his act.
Yay.
Much is true. Robbie and Julia.
Julia.
Yay. That was so good.
Post-credit scene?
Post-credit scene. He's going to get recruited. by the record companies. Oh, wow. I really like that.
All right, Reject Nation. So today I want to share something with you that has been a wonderful addition to my health and fitness journey that I discovered during the holidays, and that is Liquid IV's Hydration Multiplier. I'm down to my very last packet, and I'm freaking out, but it's okay. I got more in the mail. Now, a lot of you have been so kind to notice how I've been working on my physical health. Thank you for all the compliments. And one thing I learned is that proper hydration is absolutely crucial, especially post-workout and pre-filming after post-workout. And my wife actually introduced me to this product, which is perfect because we not only care about quality, but a good taste and quality product. So whether it's after a sweaty workout or just after, a good night out, you know what I'm saying? Efficient hydration and replenishing electrolytes is key. You just feel better, and it tastes fantastic. I can't emphasize that enough. Another thing that I'm always on the lookout for too is products that have zero sugar or zero sugar added, because that's one of my main dietary restrictions throughout the week. And they of course got products that fit that description that also taste good too. So yes, thank you so much. So Liquid IV's Hydration Multiplier is, in summary, is they are a non-GMO electrolyte drink that delivers hydration into your bloodstream faster and more efficient than water alone. Because sometimes drinking a whole gallon is not always efficient, but in fact it can provide the same hydration as drinking 2 to 3 bottles of water. I'm also big on efficiency. Plus, it's packed with 11 essential vitamins, and we know vitamins are good for the body. It's vegan, soy-free, gluten-free, and dairy-free. You can customize the water amount to your taste. Again, perfect for post-night recovery, traveling, or just having a big night out. You know what I mean? No. So, if you want to boost your support for the channel and boost your hydration game, go to liquidiv.com and use promo code REJECTS at checkout. That's liquidiv.com, promo code REJECTS. And remember, Liquid IV, it's not a real IV, but it sure feels like it. So stay hydrated, stay healthy, and let's keep crushing those health and fitness goals together in the year 2024. Thrilled to be partnering with a brand I've been using for nearly 2 years now, and that's Harry's Razors. I'm generally more drawn to anything that goes against the norm, and Harry's does just that in the grooming world. They saw the high prices in the industry and decided to blaze their own trail with quality and affordability. I keep a beard, but whenever you see these cheeks and the neck clean, and that's the work of Harry's right there. Keeps my wife happy, and Harry's makes it effortless. They're precision blades that cut smoothly with less drag, making every shave satisfying. And yes, it's versatile for other areas too, you know what I mean? So as a Harry's devotee, I can vouch for their value. You can experience unparalleled comfort and quality in your grooming routine where exceptional craftsmanship meets affordability, making a smart choice for a top-notch shave without breaking the bank. Their kits and value packs for shaving are unbeatable, but Harry's is not just about shaving. Again, they offer top quality, thoughtfully designed grooming products, including shampoo, conditioner, and amazing body wash, without the premium price. Quality, affordability, that's the thesis of this. Now these I actually pulled right from my own bathroom. I regularly use their 5-blade razor with a nice weighted handle and their foaming shave gel. Man, it is a game changer. I just like the feel of it. Now I have to commit to keeping this in my hand the whole time because I'm not going to go to the bathroom in the middle of shooting this. The handles, they feel perfectly balanced, and the razor's sleek design is a classy addition to my bathroom. And the quality of the shave, unparalleled. Gotta reiterate, key part of my weekly grooming ritual because their entire range of products fits seamlessly into my routine. Definitely no reshoots here. Their German engineered blades are durable, and refill plans are economical. Rarely use the word economical, but I'm using it now. Plus, their commitment to high customer satisfaction and no-risk trial makes Harry's a no-brainer. This gel really does feel good. Let me say once more, choosing Harry's means quality and affordability. By grabbing your $13 trial set for just $3 at harrys.com/rejects, you're not only getting a great deal, but you're also supporting this channel. That's harrys.com/rejects for your $3 trial set. Stay sharp and embrace the extraordinary with Harry's. Till next time, Reject Nation. Till next time.
I'm so happy that I did not see it for all these years so I could experience it right now. I saw it playing so many times on ABC Family and never watched it. That was like the go-to movie on ABC Family.
Yeah, man, that was really fun. I've seen 50 First Dates like so many times.
I have seen 50 First Dates 50 times.
Yeah, I love 50 First Dates.
I never saw Blended though, which I think was the third movie in their unofficial trilogy.
I've heard it's not great. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen it either. But yeah, no, I love 50 First Dates. To go back to this time period. Okay, this came out in 98, takes place in 85.
Interesting.
And yeah, no, it gave me what I wanted. I'm a sucker for a good rom-com. And it was one of those cases where the guy had to be a cheater. Like, you just know that trope has to be there.
Right.
Because if he's not, then what they're doing is not okay. This is an emotional affair. And now it's turned to a physical affair.
Exactly.
When they do with tests kiss event. Weird friend. Weird boundaries.
Very
and rules.
weird friend.
People in the 80s are bizarre. I don't
No
understand
boundaries.
it, man. Yeah. Shit like that today wouldn't fly. None of all this polyamorous stuff floating about. But no, they got great. I mean, it's like what's made that matters is their chemistry.
Yeah, which was incredible in this movie. Like just the way that they looked at each other. I was like, did something happen between them in real life? Because like it's really just flowing through the screen apparent that these two are really into each other. Like I love the non-verbal confirmation of that.
Yeah, you see, Adam Sandler, I think he in the early part of his career, when he had like Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, who was like, Big Daddy and stuff. And then as he started, doing like Grown Ups and everything, which I like the first Grown Ups, but as he started like doing these other movies, which started just feeling like vacation movies with his friends, like this was when I feel like the creativity and the true heart was still there. And then AI started making his movies, like scripting his films out, like follow the beats, follow the outlines. A lot of those I still really like, actually. There's a good amount of them I still really enjoy. But it was just like, wait, what's he known for? What do people like? Just do the by the number stuff, And even though it's kind of like you're just hanging out with Adam Sandler again, going back to this era, right after Happy Gilmore, where he takes a swing for it, like Happy Gilmore. He's just kind of your relatable guy with a temper problem, something that Adam Sandler's a shtick that he's played into quite a bit. And even though he's had a couple of yelling moments here, it wasn't that this guy has an anger problem, like the times he has a yelling moment, it's coming from a place of hurt and pain, but he plays more into the loneliness here and the heartbreak and the sadness. So it is kind of funny when you look at his more dramatic roles like Punch Drunk Love, Rain on Me, freaking Spanglish.
Never saw that one.
funny People.
Also one I got to see.
He's great in that. Yeah, and I think like that loneliness and darkness has always sort of been rooted there, but it's one of those he's one of those people who seems like there is a sadness, but that sadness is part of what makes him so sweet, And I think that really is demonstrated in this role, especially.
Yeah, it very much adds to his sincerity and his charm, And I've so far watched a lot of Adam Sandler movies that have been classics on this channel, and I understand why he's so beloved, especially within like the 90s to early 2000s, because he does do that really good thing of masking that pain with anger and like that being like the funny thing. But I like seeing how hurt he was, like letting that sadness kind of lead in this movie, because it's something that's obviously anger and sadness are things that are relatable, but I think seeing him in this more vulnerable movie while also balancing that with the comedy is why this movie's so beloved by so many people, because it's able to be more than. Because like when we came into this, I was expecting just like, oh yeah, they're gonna fall in love, but it's also gonna be like a slapsticky, like really fun time, and it was not that at all. Especially like what was the movies this came between? Like you said,
Happy Gilmore and Waterboy.
Happy Gilmore and Waterboy, two very different movies than this one. Wait, have I seen Happy Gilmore?
You saw Happy Gilmore?
Yeah. We saw with John. We saw with John.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Billy Madison, which I haven't seen that one, but yeah, two very like slapsticky movies in between. This movie, or this movie's in between those movies. And I just really enjoy that fact that we can see him in those sincere roles. I wish we got to see more of him in those things. And I know he's done a lot of them in recent years, but just this movie and this experience really goes to show like how capable he is as an actor, playing those moments of pain. Like when he was singing the song he wrote about his ex, to Julia, and just seeing it in his eyes, like how hurt he was.
Yeah.
And I was like, I really love those palpable. Yeah, he's crying. I really love those palpable moments, but also having humor that doesn't step over the dramatic moments to try to like, okay, we got to get back to the funny because that's what we're known for. Like, no, they really let those moments like kind of live in. It's a very harmonious blend of those two tones.
True. And I think Drew Barrymore, again, charming and great as always. The songs were really enjoyable.
They were.
They were very. I mean, some of them I'm like, oh, have I heard this one before? Like, there's a couple that were sounding like familiar tunes that maybe I've heard Adam Sandler perform before, but of course, in the context of what's happening in the story, it's more memorable and easier to hit. So, like, I'm more likely to remember it. But I like seeing this musical side of him being infused. And, you know, there was a period in film and TV where, especially like post Stranger Things, when it seemed like there were just so many things that were like, hey, remember the 80s? Hey, remember the 80s? And while there's like a couple of jokes like that here, what I appreciated was that it just felt like a movie that maybe could have been made in the 80s instead of just, you know, being like, huh? Like the Flock of Seagulls joke is about as on the nose as it gets with going, hey, remember the 80s? When they just cuts them and they make fun of the flock. But outside of that, it doesn't seem like it's obsessed with making like 80s references and jokes. It's just the time period in which it takes place. And that's where it's hard in its whole mood at, you know? And I appreciated like just seeing a movie. I prefer when they do that. To me, that feels more appropriately 80s nostalgia more than anything else. And yeah, I agree with you that the comedy, while it can, you know, get slapsticky at times and whatever, it feels more like this is the Adam Sandler jam of what a romantic comedy is, you know, with a bit of a musical touch to it as well. It's called Wedding Singer, and the last thing I expected was to actually have a like, oh, there's a musical element to this movie, you know.
Yeah, like, oh, he actually sings. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we got to confirm. It just sounded just like him the whole time, so it's got to be him.
Yeah, I think he used to sing on SNL. Or like he had some era within his early career where he did music here and there.
I haven't seen Grandma's Boy. Who's that guy in his best friend here with the stash?
His best friend? No, I don't know. I don't know his name.
He's in like every Adam Sandler movie, and I don't know his name.
The only ones I know that were in his early career were Rob Schneider.
Do you remember that character's name? I don't remember the character's name.
Nah, the dude with the Thriller jacket, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't watched enough old Sandler to know who that guy is.
He's in like every Adam Sandler movie.
I don't remember him in Billy Madison.
No, Grandma's Boy? You didn't see Billy Madison.
I meant Happy Gilmore. Mix up title.
It's this guy, right? Freaking A. Is it Alan Covert? Is the actor's name? Looks like him. Let's type it in. Let's confirm really quick. Alan Covert, Wedding Singer. Yeah, okay. Alan Covert.
Okay.
He would. I've seen him in like all these Adam Sandler movies. I haven't seen every Adam Sandler movie, but I've seen him in like all these Adam Sandler movies. But this was like the funniest I thought he'd been in any of the ones I've seen him in. Usually he just makes like little cameo roles, but for him to have its like actual role, and even when he gives that speech about being that he was actually lonely, it seems like that was laced throughout his whole portrayal the entire time, you know? And I think his delivery was excellent, and being like the supportive best friend who's understanding as well. Like, he was a great support, and I think he had like unique line delivery for certain things that just made lines funny that you wouldn't even think are actually funny. But because of his timing and how he delivered it, like specifically the cadence in his delivery, like the one about the cones is so funny. It's like this line in and of itself is not a funny line. Like, even if I was reading the script, I wouldn't be like, that's fun. Like, why would that be funny?
Right.
You know, but the way he says the line is so funny, you know?
Yeah, it's like that says to like what actors bring to a role versus what's on the script, you know? Maybe that wasn't even in the script. Maybe just like...
He could have just improvised that line.
Yeah.
But it's nice to see a comedy that feels crafted and not leaning on, you know, just, whatchamacallit, like improv or trying to fix it in the edit. Like, it really feels like a really crafted film. Like the film's like production design is surprisingly beautiful.
Yeah,
you know?
very colorful. Yeah, I loved all the yellows and pinks and blues that we got to see in this movie.
Asked by director Frank Karashi to polish the script, Carrie Fisher spent 6 months on it, making it her mission to add heart and strength and dimension to the Drew Barrymore character, which it was there. Make the woman smarter and the love scenes better. It was. I think there was an actual... I think I appreciated the nuance in a lot of the way, especially when they are getting more acknowledgement that they are falling in love, of the complication of it, you know?
Yeah.
Like they actually played into the complication. I like how Drew Barrymore would try to hide her jealousy and be dismissed. Like she actually brought like a really good performance that was really subtle to a film that is kind of big.
She was really sweet in the movie. That's the thing I kind of came away with. She did have that nuance of trying to like mask her feelings about it, but I just liked how kind she was. She was just like a sweet, understanding chick. Outside of the wanting him to be at her wedding when he was like clearly upset about the fact that he just got left at the altar.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I was just like, oh, I liked how playful she was. She just brought a lot of joy to her performance, and sadness, of course, just because, or denial because of her situation with the guy. Also, that dude was a dick. He was really good at playing a dick. Her fiance.
Yeah, because I was at a point where I'm like, he obviously seems like a cheater, but I'm like, he could just be a douchebag. I mean, he's the embodiment of like the 80s Wall Street douchebag kind of guys. But there's also it's funny for this movie to be like 98, but you know, you still hear people who have the same kind of mentality with stuff all the time. Like there's so much that you hear adults talk about today. Like times really haven't changed in their approach, even with his approach. Like, she paid her due. She's been with me for this amount of time. I just have to get married. And it was nice to see a movie that explored that subject of marriage. Like, why get married? You know, some people just get married because they're comfortable. They've been together this time. It's like, yeah, we should. Mm-hmm. And reminding yourself of the romance and the little things without, and while money is a subject in relationships, it's a very important subject, but while it's touched on here, I'm just a sucker for a movie that costs millions of dollars to put together that reminds me that it's not all about money. You know,
it's about the love and the connection. You know, obviously money is an important factor, especially for longevity. But yeah, I like the fact that it focused on their connection, like the little things. We kind of talked about as we were watching it. The little things would matter, like the whole thing with. I love the fact that the thing with the airplane seat came back, and the fact that she would never give it to Robbie, and then the douche would never give it to Julia. And I was like, yeah, you know, it's about these little things that matter, because, you know, it's just how you show care. You know, I don't think that's a form. Maybe it's one of the love languages, but yeah, we need those things to feel secure, to feel loved. You know,
yeah.
And yeah, I'm happy that the movie put those on display. Also, the fact that we saw Robbie be like a guy who was kind of against the traditional archetype of a man who. He was a guy who wanted to get married, who looked forward to getting married, you know, who loved love. Obviously, he was the wedding singer because he loved love. And yeah, the opposite, or the antagonist, so to speak, was this guy that was of like more machismo. And the fact that, yeah, that's not for everybody. You know, granted, I'm sure some people aspire to have a dude like that, obviously cheating stuff aside, but are looking for more security over like this deep, rich connection, you know, because of primal shit, you know, security, provision, all that jazz.
Well, I like that it comments on that idea of like some people get so fixated on just the idea of marriage.
Yeah.
The idea of wedding. Like I've had the fantasy prior to ever meeting anyone really who's right for me.
Right.
When it's really about but you see them become best friends before they fall in love with each other, you know?
Yeah, and you believe it too.
Yeah. Whereas like they're both prior in situations where they're more in love with the idea of somebody or something versus the actual person.
Right.
You know?
And it's not just something that's exclusive to the 80s or 90s. It's just like
it's timeless, man.
It's a timeless thing. And it's probably worse today with the rise of social media, you know, just like the image of what someone's presenting or what you believe them to be, rather than seeing them for who and how they actually are.
And there's great costumes, and on top of that too, it's funny.
It's really funny.
More importantly, it's a funny ass movie. As much as we're having this like heart to heart talk, it's got a lot of heart, but it brought tears to my eyes when we got to that moment at the end in the right way. I was touched very much, and it was very sweet. It was very funny, very like. There's some truly like hilarious moments in this movie.
Yeah, That's a sign of a good movie. It gives you the range of emotions that it's trying to hit.
Yeah, and I like how it just like kind of escalated with the energy of it. Like that whole airplane bit was so funny when they just kept cutting back and forth in the passage of time with the plane. Yeah, I had a really good time with this one. I thought this was and I like how the movie wasn't afraid to shy away from a bit of its like cynicism or darkness in the beginning of the film. Like the first 15 minutes, I was like, oh, it's kind of like a bit of a cynic about love in this film. You know? Got some things it's saying, but then as it went along, you're like, oh, okay, I get it. Yeah, I had a really great time with this, man.
Yeah, likewise.
Alrighty, guys. Well, what did you think about The Wedding Singer? You leave your thoughts down below. It's your favorite Adam Sandler comedy. Tell us in the comments. You guys can, leave a like, subscribe. Aaron, thanks so much for being here. See y'all soon, ladies and gents.